Hello, YouTube. This recording kind of catches you sometimes, but this your girl. This is your girl, Easy Soul 78, and it's been a minute. Um, it is November the 6th, 2011, and right now it is 2:42 in the morning. And I'm awake. Um, Time is actually falling back, so it's 1:42. So I'm all messed up this morning, but I'm up, and I said, why not make a video? And this morning I'm choosing to make my video on what I see a lot of us here on YouTube are going through, and around the world, in my community, outside of my community, left and right, and that is the battle of the bulge, obesity. And I see it in children all the way up through adults. And I don't see any old fat people. So you know what that means. You know what we need to do. I've never seen any old, 80 and 90-year-old fat people. I don't know. I just never seen that. I wonder why. No, I know why. And you all know why too. So actually, like I said again, today is Sunday. And I'm making this video because I want to just set a short-term goal for myself. I've tried fast in the past. Actually, let me go back a little. I've been overweight since infancy. Infancy, I wasn't given um, formula, baby formula. I had a special made formula. I had evaporated milk, Karo syrup, which is corn syrup, and water. And this is a recipe that my grandmother, who worked in a hospital, like I guess in the 30s and 40s, I guess I don't know what it was, in Washington D.C. somewhere. This is the recipe. This is what they would feed some of the children, the babies. So it's kind of unbelievable because they would never do that today. That would be lawsuit city. But that's what I was given. And I think that it helped me form some type of addiction because, of course, our body loves sugar. And corn syrup, sugar, you know. Our body loves sugar. And I think it helped me form some type of addiction that I've carried through childhood and into adulthood. And it's an addiction that I am so ready to break. I'm so ready to break this cycle because I'm overweight and I'm tired of being overweight. I've been overweight my entire life. You know, I've tried this diet, that diet, and never been successful. And when you see commercials on TV, I've tried this and I've tried that, and I haven't had any success. Either these people have had thyroid problems, probably some type of health problem, or no willpower. And I will be the first to admit that, probably not the first, I don't know, but I will admit that I have not had the willpower. I've been on juice fast, fresh pressed juices and broths, vegetable broths, and water and herbal teas. I did that when I was maybe 15 years old for 20 days, and I lost like 25 pounds. You know, um, I've tried Slim Fast. Here, my most recent attempt here lately was the lipo injections, the B6 and the B12 injections, along with the phentermine pills. I did not like that. I don't like medicine. The only medicine that I am on at this current time is my blood pressure medicine. High blood pressure, I have that, and I would love to just kick that that illness, because it is an illness, you know. Um, I didn't like the lipo. I didn't like the lipo because, number one, it was money out of my pocket. And why should I have to pay money to do something that I can do for free, which is lose weight, which is saving money by not eating so much, um, enjoying the God's wonderful creation by getting outside, getting fresh air in the summertime, fall, winter, whenever. My husband has basically turned our garage into a gym. We have a spinning bike, we have a treadmill, we have a weight set. I mean, a nice weight set. And for the people out there that maybe can't afford it, there are people like on Craigslist and stuff like that that sell these things for little to nothing, and you can always negotiate. But The thing about it is that some of us just our willpower is this, you know, and it's because we notice um our behaviors towards ourselves. These behaviors are not good. They're very hurtful. But sometimes, as for me, stresses in life are a big willpower changer for me. I can be feeling strong, 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 but let something happen. Let my husband make me mad, or let me be going through something, worrying about how I'm gonna pay this or how I'm gonna be able to do this, and here I go. I'm eating because it makes me feel good. So there we go. I have an addiction. So I mean, I won't say that I need food rehab. I don't think I need that, but I definitely need to sit back and reassess, where I'm going in life with this, because it's nowhere good. Like I said earlier in the video, we don't see old fat people. We don't see that. And that's because their bodies shut down and they just don't make it. Or either they lose weight. That's what happens. But, you know, we've all got to get ourselves together, and for our health, for our life, for our happiness, and do this, Um it's not about what, well, maybe it's something about it is a little bit about what our past has been as far as this battle is concerned, but it's all about our future and where we want to be, health wise, in the future. That's important. I'm going to set a short term goal for myself. It's Sunday morning on the calendar, our calendars. That's the beginning of the week. Set a short term goal for yourself. If it's Wednesday or Thursday and you're watching this video, don't just pig out and say, you know what, Sunday, I'm going to start set my short term goal, because I do that sometimes. And you know what? It's a vicious cycle. Sometimes it doesn't even, sometimes Sunday turns into next Sunday and next Sunday and next Sunday and next Sunday. And we're just constantly hurting ourselves, inflicting just pain and in our hearts, and stress on our organs, by eating things that we don't need. Our heart is inflicting stress on our heart by eating so much salt and fat. It's not good. It's not good. So, like I said, my short term goal for this week is to lose 3 pounds. Um, and next Sunday I'm gonna come back and I am going to post a video and let you all know how it goes. Um, Hopefully my willpower this week. I am conscious within me. I know I want to do this. I know I want to lose weight. I am 290 pounds. I'm 5'9" and or 5'10", and a lot of people say, I can't believe you weigh that much. And I'm like, yes, I do weigh that much. You may not be able to tell, but when I take off my clothes and I stand in front of that mirror, I see every bit of it, every bit of it, every bit of it, And what's really had me thinking is I was watching some video on something. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, someone was having a surgery done, and it might have been here on YouTube, but this person was having a surgery done, and these doctors, oh no, not the doctors, the comments and the comment boxes, the people were leaving. They were like, "Oh gosh, this person, was horrible to themselves. They didn't they don't treat themselves right," because you can see actually all of the fat, you know, in their body, and their doctors had them open and they were doing this surgery. I think it might have been like open heart surgery or something like that. You could see the layers of fat. I mean, but fat is something that we need, but you don't need to be 40 and 50 and 60% body fat. That's not good. I don't know if I'm 50%, but I may be. I'm sure I am. Being 295 pounds, you might as well round it on up to 300. But I really, really want to do this. In family history, I have overweight people, especially on my mother's side of my family. A lot of overweight women. You know, my mother's overweight. My grandmother was overweight. My grandmother died at 64, age 64, of a heart attack. And I remember as a child just talking to her, and I was overweight myself. I guess I didn't want to lose my grandmother. I remember talking to her, seeing her eating certain things, and I remember just crying, 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 crying because I knew what she was doing to herself. But my thing is, why is it that I can't see that? Why is it when I hear my cheerleaders, and those are my four children, encourage me and say, Mama, you don't need that. My son did that to me the other day, and all I could think of was my grandmother and how I would cry, and I would say, Grandma, please don't eat that. Please don't eat that. And was it me when my son, he was telling me the other day, trick or treat was last week, and my kids got so much candy. I mean, like probably 10 pounds of candy. And I said, come on, you all, let's donate some of this candy to the troops. But they don't want to. We may have to try to work on that. But anyway, I was in my deep freezer because that's where I put their candy at, out of sight, out of mind. Um, and I got a little miniature Snickers, and my son was like, Mama, he caught me. He said, Mama, you don't need that. And I said, Donovan, let me just have this one. He said, Mama, I know you want to lose weight, but you don't even try. You don't even try. And that hit home with me. He thought he hurt my feelings so bad. But actually, he just opened my eyes a little wider because they haven't been closed. I know what I'm doing to myself, and we all know what we do to ourselves. But it's time for that to change. It's time for it to change. And invest in our future. Invest in our future for good health, you know. And above all, encourage our children because they are the future. And, you know, encourage one another. So, here's the YouTube. Like I said, it's like 2 something in the morning, and I'm tired. I am. I've been up for about an hour and a half. And maybe I'll lay back down and see if I can get a little rest. But until next Sunday, I will see you guys then. You have a blessed Sunday. Whatever you do it in the white, to the right, not the left, to the black, and um, do it with greatness, do it with wholeheartedness, do it with just be official with it. Just be official and do what you need to do. All right, YouTube. So until we meet again, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and a wonderful, wonderful week. And let's just encourage one another. Let's just encourage one another because that's what we're here for. That song, Lean on Me When You're Not Strong, I'll Be Your Friend, I'll Help You Carry On. That's what we can do. Just encourage one another. Just lean our words on one another and just encourage one another because that's important. So until we meet again, have a blessed one and be blessed.